The African Grey Parrot is one of the most intelligent and fascinating birds in the world. Known for its beautiful gray feathers and bright red tail, this parrot has amazed people for centuries with its ability to talk, think, and understand. Its scientific name is Psittacus erythicus, and it belongs to the parrot family called Psittacidae. The African grey lives in the tropical forests of Central and West Africa, where it flies in small groups and feeds on fruits, nuts, and seeds. There are two main kinds of African grey parrots. The first one is the Congo African grey, which is larger and lighter in color. It has silver-gray feathers, a black beak, and a bright red tail. The second one is the Timneh African grey, which is smaller, darker, and has a maroon-colored tail with a horn-colored upper beak. The Congo type is mostly found in countries like Congo, Gabon, and Uganda, while the Timneh lives in West African countries such as Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Ivory Coast. Although they look a bit different, both types are known for their amazing intelligence and friendly nature. The African grey parrot has a long history of living close to humans. People have known about these birds for hundreds of years. Ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans admired parrots for their beauty and ability to mimic human speech. By the 1500s, traders from Africa were bringing African greys to Europe, where they became popular pets among the rich. In 1758, the famous Swedish scientist Carl Linnaeus officially gave the African grey its scientific name, Psittacus erythicus. Since then, it has become one of the most famous parrots in the world, loved by bird enthusiasts everywhere. One of the most special things about the African grey parrot is its intelligence. Many scientists believe it is one of the smartest animals on Earth. The most famous African grey was a parrot named Alex, who was studied by Dr. Irene Pepperberg, a researcher at Harvard and Brandeis University. Alex could recognize colors, shapes, and numbers, and he understood simple words and phrases. He could count up to 6, name different materials like wood or metal, and even understood the concept of none or zero. Alex also showed emotions. He could be happy, curious, or even frustrated. His intelligence showed that African grey parrots can think, reason, and communicate in ways similar to young children. In the wild, African grey parrots use their voices to communicate with each other. They make a variety of sounds, from whistles and squawks to soft calls, to warn of danger or call out to their flock. When kept as pets, they are famous for their ability to mimic human voices perfectly. Unlike most birds, they do not just repeat words. They often learn to use words correctly. For example, some parrots will say hello when someone enters the room or bye when someone leaves. This shows that they can connect words with meaning, not just sound. These parrots are very social animals. They live in flocks of 20 to 100 birds and form close bonds with each other. In captivity, they form strong emotional attachments to their owners. They love attention and need mental stimulation, such as toys and puzzles. If they are left alone or bored for too long, they can become stressed or even start plucking out their feathers. This is why African greys require a lot of care and time if kept as pets. They can live for 40 to 60 years, which means owning one is a lifelong responsibility. Sadly, the African grey parrot is now an endangered species. In the past, hundreds of thousands of these birds were captured from the wild and sold as pets all over the world. The pet trade, along with the destruction of their forest habitats, has caused a big drop in their population. Some people also hunt them for their meat and feathers. To protect them, the International Wildlife Organization, CITES, banned the trade of wild African greys in 2016. Many African countries have also created laws to protect them, and there are now breeding and reintroduction programs to help increase their numbers. The African grey parrot is also important in African culture. In some traditional African beliefs, Parrots are seen as symbols of wisdom, intelligence, and communication. People believe that these birds can act as messengers between humans and the spirit world. In modern times, they have also become symbols of conservation and environmental protection. In conclusion, the African Grey Parrot is much more than just a talking bird. It is a highly intelligent and emotional creature that has shared a long history with humans. From the rainforests of Africa to homes and research labs around the world, it continues to inspire wonder and respect. But its survival is now in danger, and humans have a responsibility to protect it. If we take care of its forests and stop illegal trading, the African Grey Parrot will continue to live, fly, and talk for many generations to come.